Hey guys, welcome to episode 132 of OG Toys. I'm OG. Today, we're taking a look at some more vintage Star Wars figures from Attack of the Clones. This guy here, of course, is Jango Fett. Jango Fett has a very tumultuous history in the Star Wars universe. This guy, essentially, is the DNA makeup that will later become clone troopers and, of course, stormtroopers that we all know and love. Those awesome guys in the white armor. This guy here, of course, is also the father of Boba Fett, who, if you're watching Clone Wars, has thrown up a couple times and is an angry young man wanting to kill Mace Windu for beheading his dad, and of course, in the end of Attack of the Clones. So this figure does have some very interesting history, and he's a very cool vintage figure as well. Now, I do, of course, have an open version. So I was lucky enough to get two of these guys dirt cheap, and decided to open one up, keep one in the package just because he looks so darn cool in the package. It's weird I do this with Star Wars guys, and of course my Captain America Bucky figure from the Captain America movie First Avenger. But I normally don't do this, and I open up all my figures pretty much. But this one, I thought I'd get two, and Hasbro suckered me into it. Just love the packaging. Packaging is just awesome. Let's take a closer look at it. Let's move Jango out of the way for a sec. You got this wicked picture of Jango Fett here. Of course, he's doing battle with Obi-Wan Kenobi in Attack of the Clones on the planet Kamino. You got the awesome old Kenner logo. And, of course, the figure mint in package with all of his little extras. Of course, his rocket launcher, his headgear. And if you flip them on the back here, you can check out the other figures that are available in this lineup. Of course, I pretty much got them all except you, and you. I didn't need those guys. I already have decent versions that I like, especially him from Clone Wars, and him. I bought two of them because he's just so cool looking. Of course, one of the best versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi. This guy right here. You do have a little bit of, well, not really a write-up, but it's cool that they showed you the original packaging for the original figure that came out back in 2000, 2002. That is a long time ago. Man, this figure we're talking about now, the vintage collection, came out in 2010. So this guy's been around for quite some time, and massive improvement on the figure. Doesn't really have a write-up on the character per se, and just celebrate the legendary Star Wars saga that changed the universe forever by taking us to a galaxy far, far away. Iconic Star Wars heroes and villains are captured with incredible detail and premium features. May the Force be with you. Oh, isn't that nice? Thanks so much. There you go. It's kind of a look at the original Jango. So let's put him back here, and let's take a look at the actual action figure. Figure's pretty cool. I'll give you that. Just check him out like that. He's got his little tunic on. And it's actually a soft cloth here, so almost a velveteen kind of feel to it. It's got the wicked mask, the helmet, which we all know and love. Unfortunately, mine's got a little bit of a bend here. It's a little curved to the right, to the left. Let's fix that up. And the figure is solid. He's got great articulation, great scheme of placement on all these details with the armor, his gauntlets. Like, check out the blades on that gauntlet. It's pretty damn cool. And of course, his iconic blasters and these holsters. Now the figure's mask is removable. You can check out Jango Fett's face. And of course, he does come with this extra headgear, so when he's piloting his vehicle, I wonder if it was Slave 1, I guess. So it's Boba Fett has. I can't remember if it was Slave 1 as well as Jango. You can let me know in the comments below if you'd like. But there you go with his headgear on, his little mic. So that's kind of cool to have that accessory. And then, of course, he's got his backpack, his rocket jetpack. Just pop this off. Let's put him down for a sec. Nice little bright color scheme on it. It looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, again, check out this thing. Hanging to the left. Yeah. Anyways, we can try and straighten that out a bit. This has an odd shape to it. It looks like something that our male viewers have. Definitely looks like that. But it's kind of cool because it goes right into that backpack in the slot here. It fits right into this hole. Yep, right that hole. Put it in. There you go. Fits. Oh, it's just tight. Perfect fit. So, you can shoot that off. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Okay, smart up. Alright, you can shoot that out. It comes out. And there you go. That's the backpack. Okay, the jetpack. Let's get this out of the way here, so I'm getting real silly. So a figure. Now, this is one thing that's going to knock some points off, okay? Getting this thing off, this tunic, is kind of ridiculous. It takes a lot of time to try and get it off without ripping it, because these things here on the arm gauntlet are quite sharp. Okay, not really sharp. I mean, it's not going to cut you if you run your hand over it, but it's sharp enough to snag on this thing and be a pain in the ass. So, let's try and get this off so I can show you some more detail on the figure. Okay, bear with me, guys. Tried getting this off a couple times, and one time I swear it took me almost 3.5 minutes to get this off. It better not take that much time, so I'm going to freak. But, okay. Let's just get it over these sharp little jagged edges. Oh, there we go. One's out, almost. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Well, this will just come off easily. Perfect. Didn't take too long. And get some better detail on the figure. You can check him out here. Let's put his mask back on. Let's make him look more profound. So there you go. What do you guys think? You like that? Because I kind of don't. I really don't like this purple. It's way too light. It should have been a gray tone, a darker gray or something. Or just a different shade of this color. It just doesn't work for me. He's got this amazing mask, the great detail, the blue, silver armor, and then he's got this purple color. It needed to be a darker tone. A couple shades darker would have been an absolutely amazing figure. That's the only thing that really holds it back for me. I'll put his rocket pack back on. Still, he is very impressive. I mean, the sculpt is what really makes this figure shine. He looks amazing. He's got his blasters here. Give you a close look, a lot of detail on the blaster too. We can put that into his hands, and of course his hands do have the trigger finger. So you can put these guys in. And there you go. You know, Boba Fett, or excuse me, not Boba Fett, Jango Fett, blasting off on his jetpack, firing his guns. Do whatever you want. Your figure. Now, articulation-wise, he is loaded with articulation. I'm going to put these guns back into the holster first, just because I want to. Alright. Now, that's one thing about this holster, too. It is very nice looking. You can tell there's quite a bit of black wash on it too. Really brings out all the detail in these pouches. Just looks great. Fantastic. Now, articulation-wise, does have the ball-jointed head, and you can pop that head off, no problem. Ball-jointed shoulders. He's got a ball-joint swivel right at the elbow. Articulation at the wrist, or forearm, if you will. He has a bit of a ball joint in his chest here. It gives you a bit of movement, more or less better for back. And then forward. 360 at the waist. He does have just a T-crotch, no ball joint there. 360 ball joint at the knee, and he has, of course, ankle articulation as well. So you can get him in flight, and you can pivot his feet down. And there you go. Now the figure, like I said, is impressive. Overall, color scheme is what kills it. Just needed to be a darker shade of purple or gray or something just to make it stand and blend in a little better, because it just stands out so much. But that's it, you know. Otherwise, you got a freaking awesome version of Jango Fett. Probably the best version so far that we've seen, unless they come out with a new one, which, man, we haven't seen a Jango Fett figure since, well, 2010. But he's cool. Like I said about this tunic, definitely be careful when you're taking it off the figure, because it will snag. And it will snag on those little sharp edges on the figure's wrists. But otherwise, you know, this figure is quite good. Alright, stay tuned, guys. We've got a lot more reviews coming up. Thank you so much for watching. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Take care.